Paige.
Good morning.
What a miraculous morning. What do you feel about miracles?
Um, I believe in miracles.
Yes.
I believe in miracles.
Where you from? Well,
Exactly.
we do have some miracles to talk about. I mean, what if you believe in miracles, if you don't believe in miracles, if you think it's luck, if you think there's divine intervention happening all across the NFL right now, there is. And there's proof. We have proof. What do you think, Paige? What do you think of this proof that we're about to talk about?
Uh, it's people think it's a script. It's not a script. It's faith.
It's
It's a
faith.
bigger power.
There
Yeah.
there might be a higher power that is controlling the NFL. So we're going to talk about that. Then we're going to talk about quarterbacks and playoff quarterbacks. And Paige is going to quiz me to see if I truly know ball. Obviously, I do. So you know how that's going to be 100% A plus, 10 out of
Mm.
10. And then we're going to do a little NFL bracketology. The NFL playoffs are here. The brackets are set. Paige is going to give her thoughts. I'm going to give my thoughts. And we're just going to have a really good time today. How do you feel about that?
I feel great about that.
I think you're going to feel great about one thing. The first thing we're going to start out with, as a Seahawks fan, you're going to feel great about this because we're talking about higher power. We're talking about a bigger thing that's controlling the NFL script right now. And that possibly could be the Pope and the football gods working hand in hand to bring the Seahawks to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, this is a crazy coincidence, or it's not a coincidence at all. And it's what the people in the Vatican really want. And I'm with those people. So I guess if you haven't heard, in 2005, we got a new pope. And that same year, the Seahawks went 13-3 and then made it to the Super Bowl. A few years pass, 2013, Seahawks do the exact same thing and they win the Super Bowl. We get a new pope, Pope Francis, Seahawks 13-3, Super Bowl bound. This year, we get a new pope. You know him, he's from Chicago. Pope Leo. The Seahawks go 14-3, and I'm not saying they're going to the Super Bowl, but they I'm saying they're going to the Super Bowl actually because you can't this is you got to go 3 for 3. I think we're going 3 for 3. 3 is the magic number.
3 is the magic number. And 3 for 3 on the 3 losses. There's too many threes now. I didn't think about it going 3 for 3 as well. So that kind of, I mean, any playoff hopes now, other than the Seahawks, kind of just deflated my playoff hopes because of the 3 for 3 on the 3 losses. Listen, it's hard to argue. Is this a coincidence? Who knows? Is this, like you said, is this the Vatican? Is this the end game the Vatican is really out there for? Is this the purpose of the Vatican altogether, is just to have the Seahawks win the Super Bowl?
I I think so. I mean, I don't see really any other reason or purpose, right?
I
I feel like
mean,
they're just Seahawks fans. Like the Seahawks are just such a great team to root for. Of course, the Pope is going to root for them.
you actually said that if the Seahawks make it to the Super Bowl, you will grow out your beard and you will dye it red. Is that still on the table?
Yes, I will grow out my beard. That might take a couple years. And I'll dye it red if the Seahawks go to the Super Bowl.
For Sam Darnold, obviously.
Yes, yeah. But I'm thinking maybe I just dye my hair gray for the Pope instead
Oh, that
because
might be a
that
good
might be
move.
easier.
That might be
Yeah.
easier.
Hmm.
But can I let you? I mean, you mentioned it already. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to pump the brakes and slow down the Seahawks party that you got going on in your brain. Yeah, you guys have a bye. Yeah, you have the Pope on your side. But do you really have the Pope on your side? Because you're looking at that man right there, Pope Leo. He is from Chicago. The Bears have been winning miracle games all season long. There might be some correlation. His name is Pope Leo. My brother. My brother's name is Leo. Does it have to do anything with anything? It could. In my life, it does. I don't know about in your life, but Pope is from Chicago. First American Pope ever in history. The Bears are pulling out wins in miracle fashion. What if this Pope changes the narrative and it's just like, oops, just kidding, Seattle. I'm here for Chicago.
The Pope really isn't known for much change, I don't think. It's pretty traditional over there. So I don't really see that happening. Also, he was pretty adamant about declaring himself a White Sox fan. He hasn't really said anything about the Bears, has he?
Listen, Paige, let me tell you something about
I-
the city of Chicago. There's only one sport that truly matters to everybody. One team, one sport, one opportunity. This chance only comes
Ice
once in a
hockey.
lifetime.
Oh,
And it's the Chicago Bears. He's a Bears fan, guaranteed Bears fan.
he screams Seahawks fan to me, to be honest.
I mean, when you have this picture up there, yeah, him and Sam Darnold are both
Look.
holding up the same hands. They're both very happy. They're both wearing white. Yeah, this picture makes you think like he's a Seahawks fan, but I'm sure we can pull up some pictures of him at Bears games when he was a younger man celebrating.
Do you ever think that if you had taken a different life path, you could have been the Pope?
Um if I was, I'd be putting some spiritual guidance and magic on the Chicago Bears this year. So if if Pope Leo and I are cut from the same cloth of our fandom, I would expect him to put some spiritual guidance on the Chicago Bears, and maybe he could sprinkle a little bit on the Seahawks. But then come NFC Championship game, you got to pick a side, Pope Leo, and we know which side you're picking.
Whatever. We'll see. We'll
And
see.
We will see. And you know what else we saw this weekend? We saw another miracle happen this weekend. Sunday Night Football. The Steelers pulled off a miracle victory against the Ravens. The fourth quarter was absolutely the fourth quarter was insane. What a quarter of football. The lead changed what it seemed like 500 times in 15 seconds. But the Steelers, like the Seahawks might be, have divine intervention on their side, because you might think to yourself, who's this guy right there holding a bottle of water standing in the end zone during pregame of the Steelers game? But that is actually a priest blessing the end zone with holy water. And this was the same exact end zone that Tyler Hoop missed the last-second field goal to win the game. Are we talking about coincidence? Are we talking about a higher power in the NFL this year?
I think he missed the kick to this same side too.
He did.
That the holy water was sprinkled on. That's weird. Who is this guy? Someone be honest. I just feel like, okay, the Seahawks thing completely different. We didn't call the Pope and say, "Hey, can you do us a favor?" They brought this guy in. They typed up 1-800 hire a priest. And they brought him to the field. Like, that's kind of weird.
You think they called in 1-800 hire a priest?
Where do you get a guy who just carries around holy water?
I think you have to get him from 1-800 hire a priest.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that was crazy. This one actually kind of freaks me out. I don't trust that guy though. I don't know who he is. I don't know. I need to see him in his robes.
Yeah, the priests outside of the robes, you never know. Shouldn't they just be in the robes the whole time? Like wherever they're at?
If you have holy water in your hands, I feel like you should be in your robes.
Speaking of holy water, you know how to make holy water, right?
No, how?
You boil the hell out of it. Paige, you gotta boil the hell out of it.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
The second time it hit me.
Yeah. It's always the
really good.
It's always the second time.
That's really good.
Why are you making that face?
It's so good.
Thank you.
No, it's so good.
And I think the Steelers realized that. They said, listen, if we want to win this game, we're going to have to boil the hell out of some of this water, and we're going to have to sprinkle it on the end zone, because we might need a spiritual wind that pushes this kick wide right, I believe it was. So
Aaron Rodgers is into all that
he is.
stuff
Hey, he
too.
probably
He's a really like spiritual guy. So
he probably
this could
reached a
just be his
different
buddy.
realm, and he was just like, "Listen, we need to call 1-800 hire priest because I had a vision,
Yeah.
and the vision
Yeah.
was missed field goal, whatever end zone it was in, north or south end zone. I don't know how that field faces, but listen, the pregame, we have it. We have the evidence right there. There it is.
Yeah. It's on tape.
It's on tape. Divine intervention.
A lot of stuff happened in the NFL this
A
year.
lot of stuff happening in the NFL this year, and I think I'm telling you, there's a different there's a different vibe in the air. No Mahomes, no Lamar Jackson. It's just like, what's gonna happen? Maybe you need the Pope on your side. Maybe you need holy water on your side. Anything to win the Super Bowl. Anything to win the Super Bowl. I'll do anything to win the Super Bowl.
Do you think this guy travels with the Steelers?
He's about to start. He's 100% about to start traveling with the Steelers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because what they're going to be playing? Oh no, they're playing the Texans, so they're going to be playing the Texans at home. So if you don't see this priest sprinkling holy water in the end zone pregame, I'd hammer the Texans because the Steelers made a terrible mistake not bringing this guy back.
No, they're gonna bring him back. No matter the cost. This guy's just upping his price right now.
Oh, you know what they say? Yesterday's price is not today's price. Price. You know?
Did you just glitch?
What?
No. Did you just glitch?
I didn't just glitch. It's an intro to Diet Coke by Pusha T.
Oh.
I got my ears to the streets, Paige.
Pusha T.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's big in the streets right now, I hear.
Of course he is. Oh. Anyways, we're still on playoff football. This is what all this. You might as well just call this episode pre-playoff football episode. Playoff football episode.
That's what we're gonna title it.
Playoff football episode. Because that's what it's all about.
Pre-playoff football.
Pre-playoff football episode.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard of March Madness bracketology, correct?
I have.
What are your thoughts about it?
Love it. So fun.
So fun.
Love to. I make like 30 brackets every year.
Make like 30 brackets every year, but you cannot do that this year because we're doing NFL bracketology, and this is the only bracket that counts, Paige. So there's no hedging your choices. There's only one bracket. This was going to live on the internet forever. Everybody's going to see this until the end of time when we're long gone. This is going to survive on some server in the year 3200. Somebody's going to be like, wow, Paige perfected the 2025 NFL playoff bracket.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy this is going to be on the internet because I feel relatively okay about this.
Where do you want to start?
Gosh.
I mean, your Seahawks have a bye. The Broncos have a bye. Let's start with the Rams Panthers.
I'm gonna go with the Rams on this one.
I think that is the obvious choice. I think they are a highly favorited team. They do have to travel. They do have to travel across the country, which they did earlier this season, and the Panthers kicked them in their booties.
I just don't think that same story happens twice.
It's hard.
It's
hard to beat a football team twice.
Uh-oh.
Oh. No.
Uh-oh. Bears, Packers.
Oh, man. Okay, so we got the Rams. The way the playoff system works, though, it's the highest seed will always play the lowest seed. So we have to see who you're picking before we can get the next round set up. So let's go with the Bears or the Packers.
Oh, this game is actually tough. I'm gonna pick the Bears because I would never root against you.
Yes.
Ever.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pick the Bears. this is probably the hardest game on the board for me, though.
Listen, we talked about divine intervention. I have a whole thing about the Bears, but everybody just have to wait till Thursday's episode to find that out. So stick around, and
I'm
then we
curious.
have the Eagles and Niners, which should be an excellent game.
The 49ers looked so bad against the Seahawks. Obviously, the Seahawks are great, but they looked really bad. The Eagles have kind of also been just weird this year. But I want to root against the 49ers, so I'm going to go with the Eagles.
Ooh, all right. So what we're going to have is we are going to have the Eagles, Bears then, and then it will be the Seahawks, Rams in the divisional round.
That's ugly.
Ugly. And guess what? Like we said, it's hard to beat teams twice. And guess what? All 4 of these teams have played each other already.
Yeah, this is where things get dicey here. Should I keep going on this side or should I?
It's up to you. This is your bracket. It's whatever vibes you're feeling right now.
Let's go to the other side.
Oh, okay. You have to ponder on some things.
Yeah. I have to really think. I have to really feel the vibes.
Yeah, so let's go with Patriots Chargers.
This is I want to pick the Patriots, but they're also just like they feel really like young to me, and I feel like in playoff football that doesn't really do so well. Uh, I like Drake May. I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
All right.
I am gonna take them.
Listen,
scary.
Hey, Chargers got a long way to travel. You know?
Yeah. I'm confident in that. Yep.
Yeah, you seem very confident. Let's go with the Bills and Jaguars next. This is another tough matchup.
The Bills have to win this. There is no Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. Josh Allen needs this so badly. I'm taking the Bills. I love the Bills. This does set up for another weird matchup, though.
Yeah, possibly. We'll leave them there for now, but we might have to move that depending on the Steelers Texans game. But this is you're right.
I might just be picking all favorites. Am I picking all favorites?
No, you have the Rams the Rams are technically a higher seed than the Panthers. And the Bills are the 6th seed. The Jaguars are like
that. Yeah, that was a crazy turn of events.
Yeah.
How they just snuck their way in there, under our noses. I like the Texans.
Oh, okay. So that means the Bills will be playing the Broncos, and the Texans will be playing the Patriots.
Ooh. What a color matchup there with the Texans and the Patriots. Same. Gosh. Where do I go from here? Oh man.
Dealer's choice.
I'm gonna take the Seahawks because I have to, and they're the best team in the NFL.
Okay.
Can the Bears make a run in the playoffs? I want it to happen. You know I want it to happen. But again, we kind of have this like young team thing.
The Pope? Miracles? The Pope?
The Pope.
We just talked about this page.
I know. And I do believe in miracles. And I don't think the Eagles are that good. I really don't. But the Bears are just such a sketchy team. It's whenever you have hope, I feel like they kind of let you down. I'm gonna take the Bears again.
Let's go, Paige.
Yeah.
Bears, Seahawks, conference championship. Some would say a house divided in breakfast ball.
Yes. Another sticky situation we get into. Broncos, Bills. Uh, the Broncos are like I feel like I haven't watched many of their games, but they're like, when did they get really good? Whenever they lost Russell Wilson? Like, I'm
Um,
so confused.
very good defense. Bo Nix kind of is good. Um,
Right?
and kind of like is just like a game manager. Um, and they seem to pull out a lot of crazy wins as well.
Yeah, and the Bills are another team that's like pretty sketchy for me, but I just like them so
Mm,
much. Um, hmm. I'm gonna go with the Bills.
let's go.
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Shout out. And then we have the Texans and Patriots.
I like the Texans here.
Wow.
Yeah, this could be just so busted so quick. Um, um, oh my, what do I have
You have
here?
the Seahawks versus the Bears in the NFC Championship, which I love. And then you
Hmm.
have the Bills versus the Texans in the AFC Championship.
Hmm. At the beginning of the season, I would have not thought these four teams. I would have not picked these teams.
Crazy
But
season.
here we are. Here we are.
Season of miracles.
I'm gonna go the Seahawks again, and that's not
Um,
bias.
okay. Sounds pretty biased. Um, you broke my heart.
I mean,
I'm kidding.
come on.
I was expecting it.
Yeah, that's uh that's an easy pick.
Yeah.
Um. Oh, and then, gosh, I just think the Texans' defense is so good, and that's kind of what wins championships. So I'm gonna go the
Dang.
Texans. I'm gonna go the Texans.
Wow. Seahawks Texans championship for the Super Bowl. And then who do you have as your Super Bowl winner, Paige?
The Seahawks. You gotta the year of the Pope. The year of the
Boom, boom,
Pope. The
boom,
year of the
boom, boom,
Seahawks.
boom. Seahawks champions
Yeah.
of the 2025-26 NFL season, the Seattle Seahawks.
Woo! I can't wait to go to the parade.
Oh, the parade's going to be fun. It's not going to be raining or anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
S- I-
If you had a parade, have you ever had a parade? I'm sorry. You
Um,
wouldn't understand parades.
the Cubs actually had a
Chicago.
parade, and it was like the fifth largest gathering of human beings in the history of the world.
You know what's crazy? My baseball team has never won a World Series.
Yeah, so I mean, but
Yeah.
let's.
And yeah.
This is apples and oranges. We're comparing apples and oranges right now.
Yeah.
Um, all right. So this can only mean one thing. My turn for some bracketology.
I'm
Are
so
you
interested in this.
ready?
I'm ready. I'm curious.
Well, we'll get this one out of the way. Bears Packers. Bears at
Just
home.
take them. Just take them all the way.
This is Bears at home. Packers, on a 4-game losing streak. The Packers, every time they've ended the season since Matt LaFleur's been the coach with a loss, they always lose the first round of the playoffs. So they lost
How
last. They
many
lost.
seasons?
I think
Is that?
this was the fourth season, fourth or fifth season.
Can't argue with the stats.
Can't argue with the stats. And then with the Niners and Eagles, I'm actually going to go. I'm going against everything that I've ever preached this year. And that's a West Coast team going to the East Coast. Anytime that happens, I say East Coast. I say travel, flights, long flights, home team, bang, bang, bang. Not this time. This time, I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers. So that would mean the Niners would play the Seahawks. And sticking with my guns on the travel from West Coast to East Coast. I'm sticking with my guns here, and I'm saying the Rams will be playing the Chicago Bears on the frigid banks of Lake Michigan for the divisional battle. So what we have here is the NFC West and the one lone NFC North team repping the rest of the NFC.
Interesting. I obviously the 49ers are our rivals, so I don't want to play them again. So I hope you're wrong. But rumor has it the Seahawks, I mean, actually this is because the Seahawks are going to be back for the Super Bowl, but they left cigars in the locker room because they think they're going to come back.
I like it. I like that move.
Yeah.
Some might say it's cocky, but I like it. It's a good omen. It's positive vibes. I told you, we're putting out positive energy. We're putting out positive vibes. We're manifesting great moments.
Yes. Miraculous.
Miraculous. We're manifesting miraculous moments. That's the sound effect when I manifest.
They sound like Sharpay preparing for her performance.
I don't know that reference.
High School Musical? The kids will get it.
Shout out to the kids. All I know from High School Musical is we're all in this together. That's all I know. And we're gonna go to New England. You want to know something about New England? Sticking to the travel situation, I'm going the West Coast team here. The Chargers will beat the New England Patriots, even with a bad offensive line, even with a banged up Justin Herbert. I feel like I just like Coach Harbaugh pumping up the boys, run game going strong. New England's had a weak schedule, but as you, I don't judge schedules. You play to your ability. They've been kicking the poop out of bad teams, but the Chargers aren't a bad team. I think they pull it out in New England and they break the hearts of all New England fans all over the world.
You're just completely disagreeing with me most of the time here. That's good.
That's not true.
Well,
we'll see. Let's go. And sticking on the disagreeing train with Paige, I will be choosing the Steelers to beat the Texans. Listen, the Steelers are at home. They just came off a miraculous win. There's holy water still in the end zone.
That's my Super Bowl team.
Divine intervention. There's holy water still in the end zone. Divine intervention. The Steelers have a bad defense. The Texans have a bad offense. Not bad, but they're not firing off all cylinders. All right, I might be talking myself out of this now, actually. Rodgers is slow. He's old. Texans defense is nasty. They're good.
He's going to get hit so hard.
Right, I'm talking myself out of this now because I do believe that the Texans D-line is too good and they're too fast. They're too strong. They're too young. Aaron Rodgers is too old. I'm going with the Texans. I talked myself out of it. Wow. I talked myself out of that matchup. So I'm going with the Texans, which would mean the Jacksonville Jaguars or the Buffalo Bills will be playing the Texans in this situation. And I'd like to think, listen, I would love nothing more than a Bills-Bears Super Bowl, but the Jags are a team that is on fire right now. They're firing on all cylinders. Their offense looks amazing. Their defense looks amazing. You can't argue with it. They might be the hottest team in the NFL right now. So we're going with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's an interesting pick.
It's an interesting
pick.
Why?
You know why I don't like them? It's because their cheerleading uniforms are not the cutest.
I wish.
And I think they need to fix that.
I wish I could picture them in my head, but I can't.
Yep. Just doesn't flow.
Fix your cheerleading uniforms.
Yeah. Make them cute, like the Seagals. That's the Seahawks cheerleaders.
That's actually, I do like the name. I do like that name.
I met one once when I was little. I was like, I'm going to be one of you one day.
What happened?
like the complete opposite.
You could still be a Seagal.
I can't dance.
Mm. Got to be able to dance to be a
Anyway,
Seagal.
yeah,
I think that's
yeah,
rule number one for being a Seagal is the ability to dance.
I know. I have a better like chance probably being the actual mascot.
Or the running back. You're fast.
Thank you. Or Marshawn Lynch.
Or
I don't
Marshawn
know.
Lynch. I've seen you enter beast mode before, so
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. And we're moving on. Enough of the nice compliments for Seattle and for Paige, because they're going up against 49ers in the divisional round, and the Seahawks will be winning that game. We've said it before, it's hard to beat a team twice, but when you are the number one seed in the NFC, you have a great defense, you have a good offense, you have the best wide receiver in the league, you have a good 1-2 punch running back, you have a great coach. Listen, they're built. You have the Pope. You have the Pope. They are built to win. They are built to win everything. Excuse me. I have a cold.
I think we should change. I think it's easy to beat a team twice. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. That's where I'm drawing the line.
Did you guys beat the 49ers twice already?
No, I think we didn't we
Split.
lose them the first time?
Yeah, I think I split.
Yeah.
It's hard
So
to beat a team 3 times, for sure.
yeah, it's easy. You can do it twice.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it's easy to beat a team twice.
hmm
And now we get to the game of the decade. Rams, Bears. Let me tell you something. Remember when I said that teams traveling from the West Coast east, usually I go against it, but this time I'm going with it. Remember when I said that? I said that about 5 minutes ago.
You said it quite a bit. Yeah, I remember.
But now I'm switching my opinion on that whole thing because the Bears are going to beat the brakes off of the Rams in the divisional matchup. I don't think it will be close. I think it could possibly be, I think it would possibly be 28-13. Listen, the Rams coming to Chicago. Rams can't play in Chicago. I've been to a Rams game in Chicago 2018 in December. I've never felt Soldier Field rock like that before in my life. They play jump around, jump around, jump around, jump. And the whole crowd was going nuts. I looked at my boy Brock and I said, dude, this is it. This is what it's all about. I might start crying right now. And that's what's going to happen again in the divisional round against the Rams in Chicago.
Yeah, I don't feel like that was bias at all. That was like just straight facts.
There's no bias there's no bias. There's no bias in this whole entire thing.
Is that oh yeah.
That
nice jacket.
Yeah, there's no bias. This is no bias at all. So we're moving on. Jags, Texans, Jags simply better team. It's just you go with the better team here. Jags, Texans, Jags beat the Texans. Better team, better coached. Jags get the dub.
Oh, interesting.
So then we have
so interesting.
Yeah, well, I'm an interesting guy. Some say, others don't say that at all. But then we go to another divisional matchup. In the AFC West, Broncos. Broncos take it home. They just do. Like I said, better team, home field advantage, well rested, good defense. Might be a little chilly in Denver. A lot of travel for the Chargers, going back and forth and back and forth. Broncos get the dub. Now, Paige, here it comes. The moment we've all been waiting for. It's the NFC Championship. It's Paige's Seahawks versus my Bears. If this does happen, hopefully we're there rooting each other
down.
No.
I'm not rooting for the Bears.
You're not rooting me down, though.
100%.
See, and this is the divine intervention. We're talking about the football gods are seeing what you're saying to me.
Yeah, they say pick a side, loyalty.
But unbiased opinion, you guys have the Pope on your side, but we truly have the Pope on our side. He's from Chicago. He is a Bears fan. We're blessed. There's miracles happening all season long. The Bears miracle train continues, and we make it to the Super Bowl, which can only mean one thing. Who in the heck are the Bears playing in the Super Bowl this year? You might ask yourself that. Well, the hottest team in football is going to beat the Broncos in the AFC Championship, and it's going to be a Bears-Jaguars Super Bowl. And let me tell you why that's important. What letter do the Bears start with?
B.
What letter do the Jaguars start with?
J.
B. J. Ben Johnson, our head coach, right there. It was in front of our faces the entire time. And guess what happens when teams go and play in Denver? After teams go and play in Denver and they play another away game, which this would technically be away because of seeding and just being in San Francisco, they are like 0-7 this year. And so that can only mean one thing. We want to give a shout out to the Denver Broncos for the high altitude stadium in the AFC Championship, because the Jaguars will be slowing down, Bears will be creeping up, and that is why, unbiased opinion, the Chicago Bears are going to be the 2025 and 2026 Super Bowl champions. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. You definitely get out of here. No one ever likes you anyways. Just get out of my face. And that is why the Bears are the Super Bowl champions of 2025 and 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sweating now.
I love your passion. It's so good. It's so good. I think you threw out a stat that just like, is it correlation, causation, or just random?
What
Could
stat
be
was that?
that any team who plays the Broncos and then goes and plays another away game usually loses. I feel like that's that's
Look
a
it
little
up.
I think yeah, go Bear. Yeah. Now I want to ask you a question. If you were to use the Mike Leach way of picking game winners and you looked at mascots, who is winning, the Bears or the Jaguars?
It's the Bears.
You think a bear would beat a jaguar?
100%. A grizzly bear is probably just as fast as a jaguar.
No way.
And strong, yeah.
No, no way.
Let's ask Google.
I honestly think if I was going to look at this whole board, what do we think about the buffalo? That's a pretty strong animal.
Yeah, but do they have speed or just power? Is a bear faster than a jaguar? Is a grizzly bear faster than a jaguar? It says
Maybe
no, jaguar is significantly faster and more agile than a grizzly bear.
Did you maybe ask in water? Bears are like really fast in the water.
Bears are really fast. Okay, they're not even significantly faster. A jaguar can run up to 40 to 50 miles per hour. A grizzly bear can get up to 35 miles per hour.
That's someone's lying. Someone's lying there. Or the Panthers. The Panthers could have made it all the way if we did it like this.
No. Listen, and Chad, they're giving me a hypothetical fight. Jaguar speeding a jelly would make it difficult for the bear to land a hit, but if the bear connected, its sheer power would be devastating. However, jaguars are known to prey on bears in the wild. What the heck?
What?
Specifically, smaller
What?
black bears.
Wild.
See, that's a problem. Showing they can exploit opportunities. See, jaguars are cats. They're trying to exploit opportunities, and that's not what we're about. We don't exploit opportunities. Bears, you know what they do? They look at you face to face and they say, there's no opportunity here to be exploited. I'm going to give you one of these. And then you're done, jaguar.
I'm really happy we went down this road.
Now I'm legit sweating.
Saturday is a big day for you.
Saturtur day. Saturday is a big day for me.
Wait. what is a Green Bay Packer?
A Green Bay Packer, I think, has to do with like factories, and like they're like basically like factory workers. They're just like packing up stuff. Seriously,
So what is their mascot wear?
they don't have a mascot. It's just like a guy in a
They
cheese
don't.
head, just being like, "Duh."
We know who's winning. I mean,
I mean, a bear will maul a Packer.
yeah, this is also the most scientific way to do bracketology.
Yes. Um,
So,
I think the bear is probably the most powerful thing on that list.
I mean, a Seahawk is a mythical creature, so we don't really know what its powers are.
Um, I mean, isn't technically a seagull just a seahawk? So they just eat
No,
French fries off
no.
the beach.
First of all, if you've ever seen a real life mascot that flies, it's not a seagull, okay? It's like a bald eagle or something, which dangerous animal could
They are.
probably beat up a bear. There's some big ones in
Yeah,
Washington.
depending the
But I
size.
think if I was going to be realistic, the Patriot would probably beat all of these things because it's
America.
a, I mean, it's a man. It probably has a gun.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're staring down the barrel of a 2-ton grizzly bear that's the size of a Cadillac Escalade that's moving at 35 miles per hour.
Bear. Okay, that is a fake bear. You just I'm thinking Winnie the Pooh.
Mm,
That's that's my bear in my head.
You need to get your head out of the gutter because that's not what the Chicago Bears are. They're grizzly bears.
I love Winnie
Anyways,
the Pooh.
yeah, Winnie the Pooh's great, but we need fierce SUV sized grizzly bears.
I was the grizzly bears in middle school. That was my school mascot.
See, this is what I'm saying. There's there's more to this than just football.
It means more.
It means more. There's history that goes into this.
There's laws of nature.
I'm trying to tell you and you don't believe me.
I do.
Thank you.
Bear down.
Bear down. Are you ready for some trivia?
Are you ready for some
I don't
trivia?
know. I'm sweating already. So, like, is this just going to make me sweat even more?
No, I think it's like pretty. I feel like this is gonna be easy for you.
I know, but man, I don't think I'm kind of nervous.
So basically, I'm gonna name a team, and you're gonna tell me the last quarterback who won a playoff game for that team.
Let's do it.
So this is this is playoff football knowledge. Um, the Bears.
Jay Cutler.
Correct. The Broncos.
The Broncos. The Broncos?
Yes.
Dang. Who is the Broncos' last quarterback to win a playoff game? Peyton Manning?
Correct.
Yes.
Wow.
I thought that was going to be too old.
I Crazy, right? How about the Steelers?
Ooh. I feel like the Steelers are in it like every year, but do they win? Not necessarily. But they get to the playoffs like every year. This one's hard. Excuse me, I have a cold. um, Steelers.
Hmm.
There's no way, right? There's no way it could be the guy I'm thinking of.
Who are you thinking of?
Just a guy.
All right. It is a guy.
um, I'm gonna go Ben Roethlisberger.
Correct
Oh
again.
my gosh.
Wow. This is wow. Okay. Okay. The Jets.
Oh, the Jets. They've been pretty bad for a pretty long time. Mark Sanchez.
Yeah. Okay, there's one, two, three, there's four more. The Falcons.
Oh, geez. Matt Ryan. It's got to be Matt Ryan.
Yes, it is Matt Ryan. The Dolphins.
The Dolphins. The Dolphins. Now I know they've made it to the playoffs against or with Tua as their quarterback, but have they won a game with Tua as their quarterback?
Hmm.
I'm trying to read your poker face. Um, I'm just gonna go Tua.
Incorrect. Jay Fielder.
Oh my gosh, I would have never gotten that one.
And I actually have no idea who that is.
He was a backup, I think, so maybe he came in the game and won, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Dang,
Way to go, Jay. Well, first miss. Not bad so far. How about the Chargers?
Chargers.
Yes.
That's got to be Justin Herbert. He has to have a playoff win. What
No.
the heck?
Do you want to take another guess?
I do want to take another guess. How is it not Justin Herbert? Philip Rivers.
Is Philip Rivers. Which I also did zero fact checking. I'm just trusting the website that gave this to me. But I think it was Philip Rivers. All right, last one. The Patriots.
Last player to win a. I mean, it's got to be Tom Brady.
It is Tom Brady.
Yes.
And that is all your trivia. Wait, how many was there? One, two, three, 6, 7, 8. 6 for 8. Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Playoff ball knowledge.
Playoff ball knowledge. Certified ball knower. 6 for 8, 75%. I wish that was like 81%.
It's tough when it's out of 8.
It feels
You know?
more like 81%.
Well, it's not though, so
Yeah, but let's just say that 6 divided by 8 is 81%.
let's not say we did.
I thought we were a team here, but apparently not.
Well, we shall see. I'm rooting for the Bears
I'm rooting for the
until
Seahawks.
they play the Seahawks. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm rooting for the Seahawks until they play the Bears. And then
This feels like a doomed friendship.
It's not a doomed friendship.
Like you're going to be so upset inadvertently at me when the Seahawks beat the Bears. And I don't want that to happen, you know?
Well, if they do beat the Bears, I'll be upset and won't be at you, but I can almost guarantee that I will be bullied by you if that does happen. So maybe that will upset me. Yeah. I think the bullying part will be the thing that upsets me.
No. Also, I almost bought a Seahawks championship shirt just to be one of those guys.
Don't.
What if I showed up with a hat today?
We've talked about it. Bad luck. Don't do it.
I'm not. I would never. I'm not even gonna buy Super Bowl stuff when we win.
I know you're gonna dress up in old stuff, and everybody's gonna be like, "Seahawks fan, you guys won the Super Bowl this year," and you're gonna be like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Remember when Marshawn Lynch was on the team? Because that's the only jersey I have.
And they're gonna be like, "You're such a fair weather fan."
They're gonna
I
be
wouldn't
like,
say
"Oh,
that.
you've been here since day one."
What's the final thing you want to say to the people out there right now?
If your team didn't make the playoffs, don't be sad. There's still more football to watch. Um, and you'll get them next year. I can't relate to you, but it was a good run, and there's still more football to watch, and there's still more things to play on Dabble, so your season really isn't over.
The season's never over when you download Dabble and get free $10, and then for your friends and get another $10 and just keep going, 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 going. It's never over. But you know what is over? This episode of Breakfast Ball. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Paige,
Bye.
see you on the next one.